Hello, this is the Silver Watchman, and welcome back to Starman. Now, this is episode number 3. In the last episode, we were talking about gravitons. Actually, we were all over the place. We're talking about gravitons, atoms, nuclear bombs, stars. I thought that said duck. I honestly thought that said duck. Oh my gosh. Quack, quack. I'm so sorry. Expect a lot more weirdness in the future. So in the last episode we were talking about, let's see, what's it called? Gravitons. Now, gravitons are the thing that pulls everything in. Yeah, we went over that. We also went over centripetal force, which is pulling everything out. The fact that everything is spinning. Now, there's a reason. Now, we're going to talk about what is known as decay. And this is not just like, normal, straight up decay, like the decaying of like your body. Actually, you know what? That also can work too. See, here's the way God designed everything. This everything in this universe is falling apart slowly. But at the rate at which things become unstable is different. Now, in which some things become incredibly unstable over a short period of time, it becomes noticeable, and that decay can spread out and cause other things to decay at a faster rate. But you humans know this as radiation. Now, radiation is just a word that we use to describe what the decay is. Because there are things that decay, but, you can't really use the same word for everything, even though my vocabulary it's very big, but at the same time, I don't need it to be. Because the words that need to be said are very simple. And, one word could mean multiple things. But back to decay. Yeah, so as things decay, they throw out, in a way, radiation. You right now are throwing out radiation. But the type of radiation that you're throwing out is different than the type of radiation that something that is decaying really fast is throwing out. Now, what scientists would call it is, what's it called? A half-life. The rate in which radioactive material, everything is radioactive. All right, since that is the easiest word I could use that you could understand. Because the other word, I can't even pronounce it. So yeah, everything is throwing out radiation. On top of that, God designed that too. Actually, we were supposed to be, just... When God first made everything, everything wasn't supposed to fall apart. But because of sin, things do. Yeah. So back to decay. Things decay at different rates. Now, the rate in which it becomes dangerous for a human, that if a human is around it, then that'll cause their cells to, in a way, decay faster. This is what you guys know as radiation poisoning. Yes. Now, there's a reason why some things decay faster. Now, God designed that to kind of, you know, one, that just generates energy. So that way we don't have to burn the fossil fuels. But it also comes at a cost. Yes, while it is, in a way, energy that can last a really long time, which is, why our stars take so long to just kind of fizzle out. They're giant contained explosion, but what they're generating is radiation as the explosion. Now, the kind of radiation that gets thrown out as a result of decay, it varies from thing to thing. Now, for a human, what we throw out is heat while we are alive. But while we are dead, oh, good gosh. Okay. So, some of you, okay, hold on. All right. Now, while you're alive in this world, your body is constantly throwing out radiation. Everything is throwing out radiation as a result of everything that is decaying. This is a world that is falling apart. In fact, you're born dying. That's why I've said in the past, the meaning of life is to die. But how you live and how you die depends. But that's not the point. While you are alive is the best term that I could use so you could understand. You're throwing out body heat. Now that is, in a way, you're decaying. You're throwing out heat. Now when your soul leaves your body, you no longer throw out heat because you are no longer in your body. You're no longer piloting your oh wait, this is too advanced. So yeah, you're no longer piloting your body. So therefore, your soul is the only thing that is slowing down the decay of your body. But because it's slowing down, you are throwing out heat, radiation, body heat. And that is a sign that you are in your body. Now, if your soul departs, then you start decaying. Then your body begins to decay in a different way. Because the cells are no longer being energized to slow down the decay, they decay a lot faster. But they don't throw out radiation. And God designed it like that so, you would be able to bury your family. So what the decay that happens there is now this. Your cells fall apart, no longer able to sustain themselves. They just fall apart. And your skin is designed to hold in you know, your fluids, with the exception of orifices like the rectum and anus, or the urethra, or the nostrils, or the tear ducts, or the pores. All of those excrete bio waste, which is what happens when your body converts edibles into energy that can be used by your body. Now, your body is constantly decaying, so it constantly needs to refill its energy. Now, for me to explain this to you right now, this is going to key in with a lot of things that we are going to be talking about in the future. Possibly in this series, I don't know. This is probably going to be a really short series. Not because I don't like the game, but because the game is really short. I checked out the reviews for it, and that was like the number one complaint that they had for this game. That it's super short, which is it's okay because the game's really I mean I really do like the physics and the puzzles. It's like, wow, that is awesome. I just wish that there was a little bit more context to what is actually going on, because yeah. I think I goofed it. Back to Decay. So, as your body falls apart, okay, yeah. So the orifices, those are designed by God. Keep in mind, when you have a perfect body, there's no need for you to breed anymore, because you're not decaying anymore. The perfect body does not decay, which means it does not need to replenish energy. It does not need to. You replenish energy to slow down decay by two different We're going to go with two different factors for now, just to keep it simple. By consumption of materials that can be broken down into a form of energy in which the body can use. Now, that is known as digestion. And the other way to replenish energy for your body is by going to sleep. Is the simplest explanation. You lay down, you close your eyes, and now it is time for the sleeping of the sleep. I could explain more, but I'm honestly struggling to keep it as simple as I possibly can. So yeah. So as a result, that slows down decay. But as when you depart from your body, you're no longer, refueling your body. So therefore, that means that you're not slowing down the decay anymore, which means your body just starts falling apart. Now, the reason your body generates heat is because it's digesting, and the cells are constantly regenerating. Now, this splitting of cells and generation of more, that needs more material, but it's generating heat as it does that. And that's why your body has body heat. But without more fuel, or the, or the soul to keep the engine going, so to speak, now the cells cannot repair themselves anymore and they start falling apart. Now the skin will act as a giant bag that holds all the fluids. Now, as things start breaking down within the bag, what'll be generated are gases and fluids, and it breaks down and turns into a fluid-like substance that is a very bitter and foul smelling smell, which is so you can understand what a corpse smells like. It's like a combination between rotten milk, bad breath, poo, and vomit. This got a lot grosser than I was expecting for this series. Still pretty cool though. And that's what happens to your body. Now, the reason I God designed this is so that way, if your body falls apart, then that means that it's not going to take up that much space anymore, and the materials that was once part of your body can now be put to use in a different part as fertilization for the ground, or maybe you become carrion food. What is a carrion? Good question, nondescript person. Yeah. A carrion is a type of bird that is designed by God to consume flesh that is decaying. Now, it's designed to do that, which means that's basically what it just does. It just eats rotten stuff, rotten flesh. Could it eat other things? Yeah. But it's designed to eat that particular type of thing. Now, what else? There's also other things that God designed on a smaller level to get the things that the carrion had. Oh, I'm running out of time. That the carrion had missed. And that is where bacteria and fungus comes in. So, yeah, I ran out of time. Thank you for listening. I really apologize if you were eating and then your meal was kind of sort of ruined, but you should have known by reading the title of the video. It's gonna get kind of gross. The next episode is going to be taken on a whatever curve God decides, because I wasn't expecting this level of the curve. I thought we were just going to be talking about radiation. It became about your bodies falling apart. You know what? Glory be to God, blessings be upon you, and thank you for sitting through the whole video. This is truly an honor. And this is the Silver Watchman signing out.